Welcome back to our series of improving cash flow for your business. Keeping cash flowing steadily is one of the biggest challenges for any business in today's fast-paced world. In this video, we're breaking down accounts receivable factoring, which could be a solution that could give your cash flow a serious boost. Let's make it simple. Factoring is when you sell your unpaid invoices to a company called a factoring company. Here's how it works. You send the invoices to your customers as usual. Instead of waiting for them to pay, you sell those invoices to a factoring company. The factoring company could give you between 60 and 70% of the value upfront. Then the factoring company collects payment from your customers directly. In the right situations, factoring can be a real game changer. It gets you the money faster, so you can use it to pay bills, buy inventory, or cover payroll without having to rely on your customers to pay you immediately. And unlike traditional loans, factoring does not put you in debt or rack up interest charges. Factoring companies also take on the risk if a customer doesn't pay. For businesses with long payment terms or customers who can take forever to pay, factoring can bridge the gap so that way you can continue your operations and take advantage of new opportunities. Imagine a small wholesale business struggling to stay on top of supplier payments because their customers always pay late. So they decide to try factoring. Suddenly, they have the cash to pay their vendors on time, avoiding late fees, and even have the opportunity to take on a large order that they wouldn't be able to afford otherwise. As a result, they can grow their revenue, reduce their financial stress. If factoring sounds like an option that you would like to explore, here's a few ways to get started. First, you'll want to look at your cash flow to see if the delay in customer payments is what's actually causing the problem. Research various factoring companies, compare options, check their fees, their terms, their reputation, and look for a company with experience in your industry. After you find a company, you'll want to negotiate the details. Make sure you understand all the costs involved, like fees and advanced rates, and don't be afraid to negotiate for better terms. You can use factoring strategically. Plan ahead to use factoring during busy seasons or when big expenses are. Accounts receivable factoring can be a smart way to keep your cash flow steady, especially if you're dealing with slow paying customers. It's not just for a struggling business. Many successful companies use factoring to fuel growth and stay competitive. If you think factoring could help, start by evaluating your cash flow needs and researching factoring partners. And you'll want to get some expert advice as well. So reach out to your CPA, or we're also here to help. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check our other videos out for more cash flow tips.